Okay, picture this. So you watch a lot of YouTube, right? You're kind of good at editing, you can handle a camera, and all the content that the algorithm is generously giving you is just telling you, just do it. Just start. Just make your first video. Just put out content, because content is king and you will never make anything in real life unless you make content. Anyway, this content idea doesn't sound so bad, and so you find stuff that you like to talk about with friends, like travel, like personal development, like technology. You decide to make a video. You decide to make it in Italian, because that's your language. You record this video, you edit it, you press the red button, and it goes live. And boom, you've become a YouTuber. Okay, let's be real, you're at 0 followers and nobody cares about you. So you ask a bunch of your friends to watch your video. Congratulations, you're at 50 views now. But you just started, you're full of motivation and you're pumped. You set up a schedule, you set up a Notion page with all your videos gonna be written, you set up a workflow in your editing software, you set up everything, and you commit to a weekly release of videos, and you're never gonna stop. And in a month it becomes every 2 weeks. And let's be clear, these videos are terrible, but you post your videos anyways, and that's actually a good thing. As Reid Hoffman, the founder of LinkedIn, said, if you're not ashamed of the first version of your product, then you launch too late. And so you keep making these videos and you start seeing some results. You're getting to 100 subs, you're getting maybe 200 or 300 views per video, and everything is going great. I mean, you were at 0 just a couple months before. But now you start wondering, I'm using 10, 20 hours of my time to make these videos and probably 200 people are watching it. Is this even worth it? But wait. Now one of your videos, one of the videos that you don't really like, it does 20,000 views, it does 30,000 views. And after you Google how to handle fame, you think, how can I take advantage of this? I have people watching, which is new, and so now I'm gonna put out the videos with all the best ideas that I had, all the videos that I wanted to do so far. You get to work, and in the next 2 months, you create the videos that you're most proud of, because you have people watching, you're excited, you finally have a bit of audience that came from this video that you didn't like making, and so now you make the stuff you like, now you make the videos that you really care about. And these videos do okay, just a couple hundred views. What is this for? If a video that I didn't really care about made 30,000 views, how come my best videos make just a couple hundred? Isn't quality supposed to be the thing here on YouTube? And so you keep searching for the next big idea. You keep writing scripts, then you scrap them, and you start procrastinating. Maybe this idea is not good enough. Maybe I should wait for a better one. And it starts a vicious cycle, and you don't post, and you start to not publish anymore. And your channel is stuck right in the moment when you have a lot of subscribers coming. But here's the fun part, you still like YouTube. You still like the process, the making, the writing, the editing, the creativity that goes behind it. And so you said, okay, I need to start again. I'm gonna set a new schedule, full speed ahead, and let's start making videos again. And so you commit to 8 videos in 8 weeks, and you actually deliver them. You make these videos. And so you set up a new process for writing, new process for editing, new process for shooting videos in bulk, and you have everything set up, and still your videos are meh. They are good, yeah, but they're not as good as they can be, because maybe there was not enough time, maybe the script wasn't good enough, the idea wasn't good enough, but you had to put out the content, you had to make that video. And this brings us to today. And as you might have guessed, this was my YouTube story. And my journey so far has been super interesting, full of ups and downs, but I realized that I'm not living the dream. I'm not making videos because I liked it. I had these moments where I was super excited and super pumped and putting on videos and super focused on YouTube, and other periods where I was just stuck. I was not making videos and I was not proud of what I was doing. And that's not the algorithm's fault, that's my fault. And so a couple weeks ago, I realized that I had to make a change. I started journaling, I started thinking about this every day. How do I get the best out of this YouTube thing? And I started to cut into little pieces what was my story so far. And this led me to realize some pretty important shit. And so I put it in a list, because that's what you do on YouTube, I guess. Number 1, define your expectations. So my favorite artist is John Mayer, and there's this talk that he gave in 2008 to a bunch of young aspiring musicians, and he talks about defining your expectation.
Is to define your expectations.
Do you want to be a pop star and sell millions of records, or do you want to be an indie artist, not compromise on creativity and stay independent? That's fine, these are both fine, but you need to be clear on your expectations. Otherwise, you might feel like a loser because you sold millions of records, but maybe you compromise your artistic identity, for example. Or you could be making indie records, but you feel bad because you're not famous. And actually, it was quite easy to define what I wanted from this YouTube journey, from this YouTube channel. The number one thing that I wanted is for this channel to be a tool for me to learn new things, meet new people, and become a better person in general. And then I want my content to be seen by as many people as possible that might learn something from it, that might become even a tiny bit better. Which means, yes, I want a lot of subscribers. And this is exactly what defining your expectation is. It doesn't make sense to say, oh, I don't care about subscribers, it's just a number, I just want to make content. And then you realize that when you get 100 views, it's not really that exciting. And so it makes sense to set an expectation. I want my content to be seen. I want my content to be enjoyed by the largest possible group of people that might get something from it. And admitting this to yourself will make things easier. You're not gonna make a 3-hour conceptual video if you know that you care about views. And congratulations, you just defined your expectations. Number 2, kill meh. The thing that annoys me the most is that the video that had the most subscribers on my channel, a video about studying in university, is a video that I'm not proud of. It has 35,000 views at this point, but I'm not proud of it. I don't like it. Now, I work in marketing and I know exactly what happened. I know exactly that that video was searchable and it was a topic that many people were interested in. Even when publishing it, I was saying, meh, yeah, maybe some people will like it, but I don't really like it. And that's what I want to kill forever. I don't want my videos to be meh. I want them to be good. At the moment that I'm publishing them, maybe a year from now, this video is gonna look so bad. But at this moment, I'm proud of it. I'm publishing it. And so yeah, going forward, my goal is to make my channel meh-free. And number 3 is you cannot do everything unless you're Casey Neistat, but you're not, you're Enrico. So yeah, one of the good things I realized is that this year I tried everything. Travel videos. I made kind of techie reviewy things. I made videos about learning. I made videos about studying. I made videos about being a multi-potential. I made videos about personal development. I made videos about innovation and technology and cool things I like. But if you go in too many different directions, then it's like being at a supermarket in front of 700 boxes of cereal. And they're all different and you don't know what to pick. And that's the paradox of choice. You want a cereal, but the mental effort of picking one type of cereal over 700 is too much. So you just give up and maybe have a chicken, whatever. The point is that you shouldn't have too much choice. You have to have the right kind of choice. And so my engineering background kicked in and I started to tag all my past videos and categorize them and see which categories had the most videos, which categories did I enjoy making the most. And my conclusion was that I would focus on 2 things: personal development and innovation and technology that gets me excited. And so now this is my fence. I maybe have some cool other ideas, or maybe do a trip and I could make a travel video about it, but I don't. And number 4 is switching to English. If you look at my channel so far, you might notice that it's all in Italian. And that's because, yeah, I'm Italian. I live in Milan and that's what I've been doing so far. It seems like the most obvious choice. Let's make videos in Italian, that's your language. But I always felt like there was something wrong. I consume content in English, I have friends from all around the world. I work in English, I work in a tech company. And so now I started to wonder, okay, why am I making these videos in Italian? It also could be a good growth opportunity. I can become better at talking into a camera in English. But now I finally decided to jump, make the big change. But the great thing is that this is motivating me. It's more challenging and that's what I like. Okay, so we have this list, this is all great, but now I need a way. I need a way to enforce this. And so that's why I built something called the Great Filter. It's basically 3 questions that I will keep in the Notion template that I use when writing videos. They're always gonna be there on top. And if one of the answers to these questions doesn't work, then I'm not gonna post that video. Maybe I should spend more time on it, maybe I have to scrap it because the idea is not so good, but this is the way that I will keep myself in check. Number 1, is this video about the future of yourself or the future of the world? So personal development and innovation. If not, don't publish it. What did I improve in making this video? If with this video I didn't learn something new or become 1% better at editing or at shooting or at anything, it doesn't make sense for me to post it. It was just a way to spend time. I need to make sure that I learn something new every time, whether it's in the content or it's in the process of making videos. Number 3, would I change something if I had more time? In the long run, you wouldn't really care, in my humble opinion, if your video was posted on Wednesday or on Thursday. You just want to make good things that you're proud of. And number 4, would I watch this video if it came up on my feed? Would the thumbnail, would the title be good enough? When you're honest with yourself and you say, yeah, I want to make videos that have views, and that's when you start to consider these things. And if you're curious about what this whole channel restructuring will bring, there is only one way to find out. Subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.